What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR, and welcome to another episode of The People's Questions, episode 85. As you can tell, I'm back at home, and I got about 9 questions from about 4 of you guys, so this is actually a really great episode. And for starters, jump right into it. The first 2 questions come from Criticism Guy 2009, and your first question that you wanted to know was, did I have a horror genre movie out there that I would consider scary? Well, I think I've answered this once before. Out of all movies I've ever seen, the only movie that I can say legitimately ever scared me was the movie Event Horizon. I think that's kind of like a cult classic at this point, and it was kind of the first space ghost movie. And I just thought the atmosphere and the presence and the execution of kind of creating this, ability to jump between time and space, ending up in hell, and then bringing something back was kind of a scary concept. And even to this day, it kind of gives me the creeps. So, Event Horizon. Your next question is, did I see any cosplay videos from PAX Prime this year? Yeah, I saw a couple of cosplay videos on YouTube, along with a lot of pictures, and, next year I actually have 3 cosplays of my own that I plan on doing. I'm not going to say what they are right now, but let's just say I'm pretty sure I can pull them off pretty well. Next 2 questions come from Gizmo Tech, and you will first want to know, what are my thoughts on the PlayStation Vita TV? I absolutely love the idea of being able to play my PlayStation Vita on my TV screen with my DualShock 3 controller. It's kind of reminiscent of the days where they had that wire for the PSP where you could actually connect it to your TV and you can actually somewhat play your games on the screen, but I don't know, I just think this is a much more, just better feel for playing games than simply playing it on a handheld. So I absolutely love the idea and I can't wait for it to come out. Your next question is, do I think Square will release Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix? That's an interesting question because I actually have been playing 1.5 Remix non-stop, and I'm actually currently watching Kingdom Hearts 350, if I remember correctly, 58 days / 2 days on my screen here. I'm just letting it play so I'll get all the trophies. And I really hope they do release a 2.5 because if I remember correctly, there actually is an already 2.5 remix, but it's only out in Japan, so I'd really like for it to come to the States. My only question at this point is how will you release it? Since the PlayStation 4 is going to be out in about 2 months, it makes little sense for them to want to release this on the PlayStation 4. I mean, I really hope that it stays a PlayStation 3 exclusive, since I do believe maybe this time in about 6 or 8 months, most people will still have PlayStation 3s. But if anything, I really hope they do announce it probably in the next 6 months, if not next E3, because I'm positive Kingdom Hearts 3 will not come out till 2015, and that just works fine with me. So I really hope they do come out with 2.5 here in the States. Next 3 questions come from ToKillCommand91, and you first want to know, Homer Simpson versus Peter Griffin, who do I think would win? There was actually a video that I saw like a couple days ago kind of going over this. But I think in the long run, I think Homer Simpson would maybe come out the winner just barely, simply because, as far as I know, most of the episodes I've seen with Homer Simpson is that Homer Simpson can probably take more punishment than Peter Griffin, simply because you saw that one episode where he's like being a boxer for Moe, and his strategy was basically just getting beat the hell up till the guy tired, and then Homer would just push him down. But Peter Griffin has much more experience at fighting, since he's fought that giant chicken guy tons of times, and he's taken lots of punishment. But I think that, they're both kind of fat guys. I just think Peter Griffin will tire out a lot sooner than Homer Simpson will, so I think Homer Simpson would win just barely. Next question is, what DC or Marvel crossover do I want to see? I want to see a crossover of the DC Trinity, which, for those of you who do not know, that is Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. That is like my all-time favorite DC team. Better than the World's Finest, better than the Justice League, despite the fact that both groups are kind of made up of its core members. 3 is my favorite number, and so the name Trinity just works perfect for me. And, as I've said many times, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman are my 3 all-time favorite superheroes of all time, so that's my dream crossover movie. And your last question that you had was, how was my vacation? My vacation was very enjoyable. Had a good time with my brother. We celebrated our birthdays together. Ask me in the comments down below if you want me to go into detail as for exactly what happened each day. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for my 24th birthday. I really would like to spend it with some of you guys out there so I can actually get to hang out with some of my own viewers, because you guys are the greatest YouTube viewers in the world, in my opinion. And yeah, it was just a vacation was vacation. It allowed me to just let off some steam and have some fun. And the last two questions come from Mark Main, and you wanted to know, when I was in school, did I hate it when I missed the bus? Yes, of course I hate it when I miss the bus. I mean, who would enjoy that? I would have to, like, my bus stop from where I'm at right here was actually right in front of my old elementary school, which is about a mile away from here. So I'd actually have to, like, walk or run. But that would only happen if I, like, overslept. And then I'd have to come back home, and then my father would have to drive me to school, and then he'd be a little angry at me at times. But, that's school. So, yeah, I hate it when I miss the bus. And last, how do I think Universal will name Fast and Furious 7? I don't know. Maybe they'll just keep it simple. Maybe they'll just call it Fast 7 or Fast and the Furious 7 Lucky. I don't know. Some stupid title of 7. Now, if you've actually heard, if you watch a little YouTube channel called AMC Movie Talk, they might have hinted at the possibility that they may do a Fast and Furious 8. And I just want these Fast movies to stop. One was okay, didn't like 2, didn't like 3, didn't like 4, 5 was okay, 6 was enjoyable, 7, it's just getting to that point where it's just ridiculous. So, let's just hope 7 or 8 are the last ones they do, because I want to see this end. I'm just tired of it. And with that, that's all the questions that you guys sent me this week. Again, I'd like to thank all of you guys for sending me in your questions. Remember, like always, if you guys have any questions that you would like me to answer on the next episode of the People's Questions, please type them in the comments down below. They can be about any topic. It doesn't even need to be about movies or video games. They can be on anything, even stuff that you may not even think I know about. And I would also like to let you guys know, if you guys are sending in your questions, please try to send them in before Wednesday of next week. I've been getting a lot more busier at work, and so I've been forced to actually film these episodes a day sooner than I would like. So I will actually be filming my People's Questions on Wednesday, rendering them on Thursday, and then uploading them on Friday. So get your questions in on Wednesday. And before I close, I would like to ask you guys the questions out there that I was thinking about when at work yesterday. And I'd really like to know, what is your favorite cereal of all time to eat for breakfast? Now, I'm really curious what your answers are going to be, but however, whatever your answers are going to be, I really doubt they can compare it to the greatest cereal ever made by mankind, Fruity Pebbles. But heck, I'd like to know anyway. So please type your answer in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please like, comment down below, and please subscribe to check for me my future episodes of People's Questions. And like always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.